Today we're going to do an introduction to the Spire. This is something I haven't discussed before. This is one of my level 5 city alts. Now, chapter 5 city. Now, if you look in chapter 5, you could do the Spire. So you can actually level something up to chapter 5 and get the Spire tech completed, and then you're good to go. Now, this was completed by one of the chapter updates where they streamlined everything. So it's all the way up to Dwarves, which is chapter 6. But other than that, it was before it was with the just with the Spire and also the squad size upgrades. I probably did that too. That makes your squad size a lot larger. Okay, so if you have the Fire Phoenix, this will give you an upgrade to unit damage bonus of 50% if you have it fully evolved. And I'm fortunate enough on this particular alt to have it evolved all the way up to stage 10. So what you want to do is you want to feed your Phoenix. Hopefully I have some pet food. You feed it. If you have some of the other Phoenixes, I think it's the Twilight and the Astral, then those will help too. But your priority when you're crafting, it'll come up in the far right spot is the to get the 9 Phoenix artifacts. And of course you got to get the Phoenix base on the left here when it comes up. And get it up to level 10. Okay, let's go into the Spire. Now, when you first go in, you might have a Phoenix at the very beginning that gives you a bonus. You select one. I don't have it for this because that's the level 1 Ancient Wonder. It's called the Vestige of Eternity. And you only get so many orbs. You only get 3 orbs per. I'm going to slot these in and see what I can get. Okay, so I have 2 short of the Vestige of Eternity. This will give you some benefits, also give you the Phoenix, which will provide a bonus for that particular stage. Okay, looking at the shop, this is a new feature. So this is a mechanism where you can get things that you might have wanted in the Spire, but you didn't get or complete. The artifacts are pretty good. So if these are the current artifacts that you can earn in the Spire, but they're very random. There's a low chance of getting them. So what you want to do is you want to get 9. So if you actually get 6 fighting in the Spire, then you can get the additional 3, but you have to have enough Radiant Stones. We'll go over that in a minute. Um, the Ancient Knowledge is pretty good. I do a lot of KP trading with my alts, so that's a good one to buy. I don't mess with the buildings or the sorceries here. You can get those if you feel the need. Now uh, these are the radiant stones that you can purchase. These are the sapphires. Sapphires will give you premium buildings that you would otherwise have to buy with diamonds. Those are the premium culture buildings, rather. And I never buy them, pretty much never. So I just spend those. These are the radiant stones that you can buy with the broken shards, which I hardly ever use, and the volatile sigils. I'm gonna hang on to these. I hang on to spectral stones. That's a latch stitch effort to win something in the Spire, and then the sip of clarity that will reset the what you can get and what you can craft, and so I hang on to those too. All right, so let's go into the first little stage here. These 4, it comes in groups of 4. Now these are you can either negotiate or you can do combat. What I like to do in the early ones for sure is to do combat because they're so easy. So I look at the let's see what do I have. So I've got strong against. I need something that's strong against melee, and also against heavy melee. So I've got the Orc Warriors can do that. You know, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like you have to have everything lit up down here, but it has to be pretty good. Now for this, now I don't have a lot of frogs, but let's see what I got. Okay, these are my alts. I like the military buildings. I could just sweep over them, and uh, I get bonus troops and stuff. I don't have to manually click and make all the troops all the time. And some of these troops may not be opened up, so that's a good thing to have those. Um, let's do the sorcerers of this, and you can see it's pretty easy. Now this one, it's the end of the stage of 4, so it's typically a little harder. You've got 2 waves, so you gotta check both waves. So this one looks pretty good. Our light range. Let's look at wave 2. Still pretty good. So let's use that. There's wave 1 and wave 2. We did pretty good. And there's a mystery chest. It'll be up in one of these stages up here. Let's see, where are the chests? Oh, we got a nice one. That's a big one. There's different types of chests. That's a little one. That's okay. It gives us a chance to get the artifact that'll upgrade the whatever um, culture building that evolving culture building that we'll get. So let's see. Looks like sorcerers now. This is going to be harder. Yeah, you see the troops are not doing as well. That's my dog in the background. And this looks good here. So I have a lot of these troops because I have a culture building that gives troops. That's why I have so many. I let them build up over time. I don't do the Spire every week on all my alts. So this was gonna be no, it wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. This was gonna have 2 waves because it's the second one, or the fourth one rather. And we don't have a real good. Let's see. Yeah, this one's okay. That one's okay. It didn't do too bad. We don't want to deplete our troops too much. Now this, from here on out, we got to use instance to reduce our time. So we'll do that. And we've been pretty lucky so far with matching up troops, their strengths to the enemy. We'll get in. Oh, let's open our chest. Look at that. We got 10% for the artifact. We got some other things. What do we get? Oh, we got the armory, or the armor. Dwarven armor is gives 50% troop health. This is also good to drop for. You want to drop it when the tournament and the Spire are going on at the same time. So and it lasts for like 5 days. So it's really good on a push week. So if you want to push the tournament and really go all out, you want to use the armor. Again, we're doing pretty good. We're lucky so far. We're gonna show you the negotiation in a little bit. Now we're very lucky today. Okay. So we use our time instant. We've got, oh, wow. This is just fantastic. Oh, we got 2 more chests. So I can click on the icon in the upper left corner. It takes me right to the chest. Oh, we got an artifact. That could be good if we get enough of them. And the artifact will reset every 6 weeks. So we have 6 chances to get a total of 9 artifacts. 3 of which we could get in the shop. Looks like, wow. We are really going to use our troops this whole time. Now the Fire Phoenix really helps. If you don't have it, we wouldn't be pushing this with the troops so much. Oh, I didn't look at wave 3. Okay. So, looks good. Looks great. Man, we lucked out. The good thing about using troops, it doesn't deplete your resources. Oh, wow. We have. It was a quest for orbs. Forge runes is the next one. Let's see. All right, let's go back to our Vestige of Eternity um, tooltip here. And oh, we got one. We have one more left. Oh, we're not gonna. Yeah, we'll make it. Oh, we got it. We didn't have to use all of it. Okay. So build. It's already. This one is on the outskirts of the city. We're going to speed this up. So we got 14 and 8. Okay. So now we're able to get the Phoenix in the next stage. Forge runes. We kind of messed up by using all the broken shards. So we have to use broken shards in order to get the runes. Let's see. We could use diamonds to get it, but we're already at level 1 for our vestige of eternity, so we don't really need to speed through it. So we could wait on that. All right, 9 hours. We'll use an 8 hour and 1 hour time boost. Now, here's the Phoenix. You get that when you get the Vestige of Eternity. And I'm going to choose the chest. So there's a chance of increase for the chest. It's only 2%, but hey, better than nothing. We're going to use that. Now, these are going to be two ways from here on out, and these are going to be harder. So let's go ahead and negotiate. Now, if you ever played the board game Mastermind, this is what this is like. It's almost the exact same thing. Okay, so we have 5 ghosts we need to bribe, and each of them has one thing that they want. So here are the guesses. We have 5 goods and gold and supplies. So let's see. We have 2 nobody needs. We have 3 are the wrong person. So we have 3 left. And we're making sure that our second guess isn't the first one. Sometimes that happens if you go through it real fast. And we'll go just repeat a couple. And this is not good. So we don't have any of them that are correctly guessed. We have, um, let's see, yeah, we have a 50-50 shot of getting the ones on the end because there are, um, this could be crystals, this could be elixirs, we don't really know. And then this one could be supplies or elixirs. So we're going to exit out of this. You'll get a screen saying, "Do you sure you want to do that?" And I would click. Never ask me that because it gets monotonous really quick. Okay, so let's try again. We're not going to waste all our resources. It was because it was a 50% chance twice. At the same time, it would have been a 25% chance. So 0.5 times 0.5, 0.25. So that was a good. Okay, now we got this again. 2 nobody needs. Now notice our first one here is gold. We don't want to use that. So let's use the next one as supply. I always go in that next order so I'm not as confused. Now the planks are going to line up, so we're going to do that. I choose the supplies instead of gold because I have instance for more supplies with the Chapter 5 cities. With Chapter 6 and above, you get portal profits that enhance your settlement building. But when you have a level of Chapter 5 city, you'll get supply bonuses. So I could have, and I get a lot of them. So I have an unlimited amount of supplies pretty much. Okay, wrong person and nobody needs it. So now we're good. Gold is there, so you put planks. Planks are here, so we guess gold, and yes, we got it. And we got a mystery chest. I guess that 2% really helped out. So it seems to work for us. Okay, so we got 3 more for this stage. Oh, let's see if we can use our troops here. And looks like we're going to be able to do it. Looking good. And again, that Fire Phoenix really helps. You want to get that first. I've seen some discussion online on the social media where newer players are frustrated. They're like, "Well, we'll never get all the evolving culture buildings," and you don't really need to. You just get, some of the ones, the pets that are very useful for the tournament and the Spire, and they will they'll help out a lot. They're just mandatory to get. Sometimes they'll have sales. Um, you have Black Friday sale for sure, and they'll have sometimes they'll have a pet that's useful that you could buy, and if you already have it, you get a second one, so that's really good. Okay, here we've got. We're starting to get a little harder. Um, that's okay. We got a chest. Yeah, the spell fragments are pretty good. I've got plenty on my alts here, so I don't really spend them as much. I don't play them every day. I've got like 11 alts. All right, so this one's not good. We're not going to use our troops on that. We'll lose a lot. So let's go to the diplomatic approach. We're going to bribe these guys. I like to say bribe. Okay, so we've got 2, 3 resources. Oh, wow. Sometimes that happens. So that's really nice when that happens. Really nice when that happens. Sometimes I'll get it all on the first try. It happens once in a while, and when it does, it's super good. And this one we did pretty good with the troops. Now, if you have the Twilight Phoenix, it gives you 10% of your troops back, so you can do really good in the Spire. Now, as you master the troops, you can get bonuses with the Radiant Stones. So you want to try to use troops to get to. You have it up here. You have the battle skill. You want to try to get to like 1,000 probably, and then after that it gets pretty tough. So we're only at 520. I don't really play the all set much, so we'll go ahead and go nuts with the uh, using our troops here. All right. Looking real good. Got our sorcerers. Well, they're called priests. Sorry. Um, got our gold instants are really good for the newer cities because we'll run out of gold pretty quick if we go all the way to the top of the spire. We'll see how far we can get. We might be able to go to the top. Looking good. All right. We got our last slide here. We'll get our orc strategists. Again, those culture buildings that give the troops, they're really nice, especially in the lower cities because you won't get some of those higher level troops that you can use, and it'll be the only way you can get them. So the looks good. We use our orc warriors. It's our heavy melee. This is going so smooth, so much easier than with the Fire Phoenix for sure. I think the next thing, the Twilight Phoenix, is pretty good. However, the Polar Bear that gives you a boost to, or reduces the time for tournament um, fights. You can, or tournament rounds. Then That's a good second one. And I already probably have a polar bear started on this one. All right, 3 waves. Let's see. There's my dog again, shaking his head. All right, looks pretty tough. Now, for this, you're gonna have extra at the last at the fourth person on each stage, so it's gonna be a little bit tougher. This one actually has 2 more. So let's see how this works. So we have 5. We have 7 get materials. We can only put in 5 at first. This is really tough. This is really tough. So we know we've got the steel, we know we got silk, and this could be anything. We haven't used gold and supplies before. Let's try supplies. And we lucked out. Okay. Even though it's not the right order, this now we're sure to win. If we had chosen gold, it would have said not needed, and then we'd have to try to figure out if it's an additional uh, silk or steel, or if it's some of the other materials, or if it's the other one, the supplies. Okay, so we have steel here, steel here. We use steel in the middle. We've got silk we need, and we have silk here, so we don't need it there. We got supplies that leaves us with silk, just like the mastermind game. So if you don't feel confident, let's see what we get. Sorcery, that's okay. So if you don't feel confident in what you're doing here, you can look up an online, mastermind, and you just probably Google mastermind board game, and it'll come up, and you can use that to practice on, and then you'll get the hang of it really quick. See if you get a chest. No. All right. Mage, damage, refined good, negotiation, time reduction. I'm not sure how the time reduction works, like how good it is. Um, let's see. Let's do time reduction. See how that works. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Um, this is not that good. So now we have 6 goods. This is our last stage. Um, and now we're going to use supplies instead of gold, because pretty much having limited number of supplies in our stage, or excuse me, I keep saying stage, in our chapter 5 cities. All right, we just need planks. We don't know what we need here. Let's see. We've got wrong person, some planks here, and wow. Since we have planks in both of those, we know that it's gold. And there we go. See what we get. Supply. I didn't really need it, but that's okay. You can hover over the chest too before and kind of see what you get. Let's do that this time. So we hover over it. So we got a sorcery with a variety of things. We got supply instant, coin instant, spell fragment, and time booster. Time booster is pretty nice, and we did get it because we need those if we want to do the Spire all at once. Since our Fire Phoenix only lasts like 24 hours, the best thing to do, in my opinion, is just blast through the. Oh, that didn't work out so well with the Spire. Just go straight through. So you'll need a lot of time instance though. All right, let's see. We may be able to get away with this with ranged. Let's see what else we got. No, we had the most range for our crossbowmen, and looking pretty good. Another mystery chest. Okay, we can't open it just yet. Okay, 8 hours, 17 minutes. Really didn't do much. That's a lesson learned. If we're going straight through the Spire, we don't really need to use the time instant that much. I mean, it saves it a little bit, but it's probably more for people that want to come back to the Spire after a period of time. Oh, we get our bonus chest. All right, 5,000 spell fragments. Not too bad. Not too bad. Okay. Oh, looking pretty good. No. All right. We're going to negotiate. And we can hover over the materials to see how much we got. And we have plenty. I have plenty on um, the goods. I trade goods between my cities and my newbie cities. So I always have enough goods. All right. Wrong person. This one's a little tougher. I guess we could try it, see if it works. So we got no, this is really this is the only possibility here, so this is correct. Let's see. No, we didn't get it. That one was really tough. Probably should have just withdrew that, but I wanted to show you, that it doesn't always work out when you have a low chance. Okay, we have 4 materials. And let's see what we get. Okay, this could be good. We got 3 different things with the wrong person. So we've got planks, scroll, and gold. However, we don't know. it could be any particular point. So we got a 50-50 shot to get this, just about. Planks, scroll, and gold. Let's see if that works. No, wrong person. Now we can buy the next thing for 25. We might as well for 25. It's the equivalent of 25 cents, just about, in terms of money. Okay, so scroll. We've got gold, and we have planks, and we got it. Okay, another mystery chest. Yay! All right, all the way to the top. So we're getting close. We've got 2 more for this stage. And then a couple more stages after this. This could be rough, but I have plenty of these guys. The work strategists. Oh, that was really good. Lucked out. I think no. Okay, here we go. Now it's the last person in a stage or in a section, so we're going to get an extra um, good possibility here. Okay, we've got 3. We've got silk, steel crystal, and then let's just do the last 2. This is not good. Not good. There's just too many possibilities. So we're going to try it again. Might need to do this a couple times. Let's see, what did it... Oh, I started with supply. No, we need... Now, this is bad because we have 3 guesses left, but we have 4 supplies. So, we don't know what we need. Let's take a guess. Nobody needs it. This is where that spectral stone comes in. I could just put it here. As of right now, I have a 33% chance. We're going to go with it. Let's try crystal. And nope, didn't work. Now we have two guesses. We have a 50-50 chance. So we're not going to spend 25 cents on that. Even though it's not a lot. We're still not going to do it because those little microtransactions, they add up. Sorry for InnoGames, any of you guys that are listening in, but I try not to use the use diamonds unless I really need to. Okay, this one's tough, but this one's crystal. This one's gold. And what I liked, here's my strategy when I have the 2 left and one of them is supply, I'll just put both supply. And it didn't work out. Sometimes it does. But that's really the best strategy, is to do it that way. All right. We may end up having to do diamonds on this. Not that the chances are any different, but we're getting stuck here. All right, wrong person. Let's see. So steel is here. This could be here, or I mean, it's just too many variables. So kind of a bummer when this happens, but you get stuck. It's not any increased chance when you keep going, of course. Let's see. Let's try this. And we're stuck with 1, 2. We got a 25% chance. What will we use? Let's try this. No, it worked. Now we'd have a 33% chance, so we're definitely not gonna use diamonds on that. All right, nobody needs it. Let's try these two. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. Look at that. All right. 8 hours, 30 minutes. Let's see what we got. Looks pretty good. Yep. We're going to be able to use our orc warriors. Lucky that we have a whole bunch. It's my dog in the background gripping himself. He's a good dog. He's kind of loud when he does that. Let's see. Looks like, yep, we'll be able to use our orc warriors. Now they got tore up a little bit. This is getting harder. These are the very last stages. And we lucked out. We're going to use our orc strategist on this. And it's okay if they get torn up a little bit. Okay, we got 2 chests somewhere. There's one. See what we get? Spell fragments. So 8 hours, 30 minutes. We'll use that one. And we got a chest up here. It's a little one. We got a chance at the artifact. And what we get? Sorcery for some extra stuff. We don't. Now, actually, that's not bad for the gold. So we could get extra gold if we're running low. In fact, let's check our gold real quick. And we're doing really good. Supplies are running low. So I go to my instance. And we'll use our supplies. I got like quite a few, almost 100 supply windfalls that are 50%. I don't think we got any 50% ones, but in a chest where there's portal profits and you would get that, you get in chapter 5 cities, you will get the supply windfall. Well, lucky again. This is really nice when it happens on these upper stages up here because there's just so many different guesses with supplies. We'll get super lucky if the very last one has it, where sometimes our light range does the trick for that. This one's a little rough, but we got plenty of these guys. Not too bad, not too bad. The Fire Phoenix really helps. Totally need to check that Academy almost every day. Try to get that, and that's good enough. We got 4 we're strong against. Looking good, looking great. This is so easy. Okay. We got Radiant Stones. Okay, we can go to our city. This is a little thing they added recently. Yay, little banner. Now we can click on the store icon. It'll take us there. And we got Radiant Stones we can buy. So I'm not going to use them on the alts. Oh, we got a whole bunch. Now we can only buy 6. We got 2 of 6 left. 1 of 6. Okay, now we've got 19,000. Now, what I'm going to do, it ends in 5 rounds. So, theoretically, if we get enough artifacts, like we get 6 of them, we could buy 3, but we'll need 30k. So we're going to hang on to those. Otherwise, I'd buy the Ancient Knowledge 30. Or maybe some pet food. I don't really use the Vitality Surge all that much. That's just me. Some people really like it, but okay. that's it for the Spire. Oh, nope. We got a chest. I don't want to forget that. I'm surprised it said to the city when I had a chest left. Surprised it did that. So that's just something additional thing you have to check. Okay. So that is an introduction to the Spire. If you have any questions on some of the strategies, just let me know in the comments and I'll reply. So y'all have a great day. Make sure you like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.